Hi, and welcome to I'm Powered by Love TV. My name is Josh here, and we're bringing back our SOULSCOPE Soulmate readings. These are going to be for my Virgo Decan 1 friends whose birthdays are from August 23rd to September 2nd. And we're going to be channeling down the energies from the 15th to 30th. And then we're also going to be bringing out those 2021 predictions. So stay tuned throughout the whole reading because we're going to get this started right now. My Virgo Decan 1 friends. So these are going to be the energies from the 15th to the 30th, and these are channeled Akashic record readings here, which are your soul books, and we tie them onto your zodiac. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to pull these out and see exactly what we have going on for you guys today, because I'm already hearing that we are moving towards a more refined self. We are, on the verge of almost like a breakthrough. We're moving. We're seeing like, all right, I've healed a little bit this year, and this end of the year, these energies, you're like, okay, how can I pull all this together? Okay, and all these are lining up with that. And they say one more, so we'll do one more for you. Okay, so let me get these rearranged here for you because they are a little bit out of the whack, and so we're going to do this because we need to understand exactly what this redefinement is, because they're saying this is what you're going to start feeling, and they don't want you to dig too deep. See, they don't want you to, the reason they don't want you to dig too deep is because you saw this card and you were like, what? No, sadness and isolation, that's not where I'm at. What are you talking about? And so they're saying that it's going to feel like this because you're going to see yourself, disassociate from certain people or kind of move in a different way than a lot of the people that you currently are in a circle with. And you've already felt yourself like, you don't feel real to me or something along those lines. And so we're trying to do this for ourselves because we have realized that love hasn't worked in our favor. Certain things haven't worked in our favor. And so we want to know how we can do that. And so we're trying to really get this together. And which is why these two cards are here. So this reaching out card, this is a reaching out to the higher self. This is, supporting to others, but this is mostly to reach out and grab a hold and really be like, all right, take me. Allow me to see exactly the truth, see where I'm at, see where I need to be and what I deserve, and actually see the vision of yourself in a more fluid aspect of love, light, happiness, joy. And we have to do that, and we have to build it on a foundation. We've been scared. We've been just in a place of timidness. And so when we reach out and allow ourselves to let go, which is why they had me put the release right below, we allow ourselves to let go and surrender, it will bring a lot of these insights that we are looking for on how we can better love ourselves, how we can attract a mate, how we can attract significant others and people that are growing just like we are, right? And so these are going to be something that we have to speak to ourselves. These two tie right together because we have to speak the fears that we deal with and build that, rebuild that foundation, so that way our truths and our beliefs and what we say about ourselves will lock right down into us. And it is gonna be one of these. You are gonna feel like, okay, well, I'm doing a lot of this work. I'm not seeing anybody come to me at this time, and I'm just kind of being me. But this is what ultimately will happen. You will strengthen the bonds. And I love this card here for you. It's showing you right in between, green pastures, trees all around you, kind of growing through, and you're walking into this light. You're walking into the true self. You're walking into your purpose and who you want to be and where you want to go with your life. You've had to take a long look this year, and this is finally that turnaround point of like, all right, I'm just about to finish the puzzle, and then we're going to start whole new puzzle next year. They're saying it's going to be a whole new puzzle, but you're going to grow a lot from that. So as we begin to strengthen the bonds with ourselves and look inward, we allow this release of old energies, old habits, old wounds. They're saying abandonment. They're saying fear of letting go of ourselves in a relationship. And these are some of the things that we have to look back on and tell ourselves, I deserve this, I deserve to have this, I believe this in myself. And these are the things that I want moving forward. And as we let go and build this solid foundation, we'll have this nice strengthened all around core, starting from our root and making our way up, which will drive our passions, which will find our creativity, which will really slingshot us forward into 2021. So we're going to go ahead and get a little break here and go right into our 2021 predictions. So stay tuned. All right, my Virgo DK1 friends. So this is the moment we've been waiting for here. And before we get into that moment, we're actually going to talk about our 2021 energies here. So we're starting off the predictions here, going to give you the idea of the energies for the year, the soul lesson that we're going to be going through and growing through throughout the whole year. So that's what this is going to be. This is going to be that lesson. This is going to be that growth, that change that we're going to be seeing and moving through in this year. And with that here comes the ability that's going to aid you in overcoming this lesson and learning this lesson. Okay? And then this last deck here is going to be the path, the healing path on how we're going to achieve all those together. All right? So stay tuned. We jump right into this reading. All right, so we're going to go right into this 2021 energy reading here with my Virgo DK1 friends. And we're going to talk about our soul lesson, and it is peace. And this is peace of mind. This is that redefinement that we were talking about here of the self, kind of bringing this into ourselves in 2021 is going to be this lesson. We have a lot of our thoughts are all over the place, and so we need to continue. This is why they said that whole new puzzle. Because this is going to be that lesson, this is going to be that growth, this is going to be that change that we're going to be building and putting together at that time. And this is going to be the skill that's going to help you guys here. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. So it's saying you have quite a bit here, and this is just kind of letting you know that there's more than one. But this shapeshifter is also saying the ability that you have to transform the way these thoughts are, and being able to speak in a more direct manner to the self to help achieve the peace. So that way you can kind of take back control in a way. And the how. Clarity. And I like that for you guys here with that solar plexus here. This just goes right along with that passion, that drive to want to have this. As we enter this year, it's going to push you a lot more. You're going to feel a lot more. You're going to want to seek it a lot more. And as we release at the end of this year, these gifts and abilities as far as shifting our energies, shifting our mind is going to allow you to see this clarity. And this is how it's going to work all together. You're going to be able to see this clarity. You're going to see these thoughts and see your way your mind is shifting to help you overcome and achieve this, which is what we are all looking for. It's peace of mind. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and get deeper into our 2021 predictions. All right, my Virgo DK1 friends. So we're going to talk about our 2021 soulmate love predictions here, and then we're also going to get a direct answer here from our angel deck. But we're going to go ahead and pull these out first because obviously that's the most important part. You want to hear exactly how the year is going to go. So, beginning of the year. Okay. Here and formal. Okay. Angels of four directions increase. Boom, 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 boom. They said I said 4, and you said 3. So, Let me get these in order here for you guys real quick. I know there's a lot of cards going on. You're like, dude, just freaking put them down so I can look at them and try and get a reading here. Let me get this for you. Trust me, it's all gonna come together because they are saying at the beginning of the year, this is what we're talking about here with this peace of mind, right? So we're feeling stuck. We're going to feel that for a little bit. This is where they're talking about that sadness and isolation. These things are going to start because this is the beginning of your year, right? January, February, a little bit into March. And we're going to be battling these things. This is going to be a battle, okay? This is where the last portion comes from because your ego is not going to want you to get there. It's going to be like, no, stop. Why are you making these changes? Why are you making these adjustments? We were cool. We were fine. We were good. I was keeping you right here. I was keeping you sitting pretty in this mud. And you're weaving through these mazes and trying to figure this out. All right? And so this is where things start to switch. We get into more of a money. We're here in abundance. We're talking about feeling like, well, I just started these new belief systems on myself. And I'm battling myself. And now we're moving into looking for aid because we're like, okay, I'm starting to figure things out. I'm moving forward, and now we're looking for, the connections. So we're going to be wanting to look at our friends and ourselves and our support group, and who are we going to let in? And we want to let in pretty much our higher selves, our guides, the listening aspect here, because you don't have, they're saying this is not something to, this lack, okay, is the belief that I can't create this abundance for myself. This is going back to the abandonment. This is going back to that root chakra. They're also saying I missed on scarcity. That is the one of the heavy things here, because we want to have, and we want to have these things, and we see these things when we say, man, that would be cool. I wish this would be really sweet to have. This would be nice to be in this relationship, or this would be nice to be in something like that. And so we're looking, and they're saying you're looking at the people around you. And this is going to be something we're going to start to shift as soon as we do this. So they wanted me to explain this so that way you can see you're going to start to shift these conscious energies as what we were and to what we are going to do in 2021. They're saying June, July, you'll start seeing a different shift in, no, I can get this. I deserve to have this. This is what I want. This is going right into the deserving here. This will start in the beginning of August and the beginning of these changes as well. You'll start feeling and getting this rolling, getting this momentum here with this increase. And now this commitment is going to stay. I want to put this right here because I want to say this is a commitment to the self through the whole year. The reason they're putting this all on top is because you have to stay committed to the change. You have to stay committed to the self and understand, I'm going to get these things. I'm putting in the work. I'm building this, finishing off this puzzle piece in 2020 and rebuilding this puzzle piece, this puzzle in 2021 of coming to a peace of mind and understanding that I deserve and these relationships, I deserve this abundance in my life, and I deserve all these things because of who I am, okay? And this is going to allow you to connect higher, right? As we do this and as we release and let go of these energies and surrender, angels, all the four directions, that's all the elements. All these things will start to work together for you, and you will start to see that relationship come together. You'll start to see this growth in family relationships, friendships. You'll start to see the job and things like that. You may shift out of a job into the one that you want by the end of the year. They're saying you're going to be kind of recreating. And this is going to take, again, a commitment and a strong dedication to yourself in the beginning of this year through the first 6 months. And you have to set this intention now, which is why we do that energy reading right in the beginning, so that way you can get that moving and push that forward. So you can start seeing the changes of the deserving of what we have and what we want, and that increase in peace and an increase in love and an increase in all areas of our life. Okay? Now, that was a lot. And now we're going to go ahead and get right into our angel deck here so we can get the direct answer about our love in 2021. All right, Virgo DK1, the moment of truth for you guys. Our angel reading, what is our direct here? Abundance. Boom. What did we just get done saying? What did we just get done saying here? Like I said, stay committed to ourselves, move these things forward. We start adjusting our mindset of who we believe ourselves to be, and standing in that truth and going forward. This is what we're going to create, and this is abundance in all areas. This is abundance in love. This is abundance in relationships. This is abundance in career, family. All these things will start to take a turn here for you in 2021. All right, my Virgo DCAM 1 friends. So, obviously in 2021, we are going to be seeking further abundance here, staying committed to ourselves and moving these energies forward and creating that peace of mind here, learning that lesson. If this does resonate with you here in the love sector, go ahead and drop that emoji down below. If it resonates with you in the abundance sector, drop this emoji down below, so that way we know it's resonating with you here and that you watched it all the way through. And now I also want to let you know here, for those who are in relationships or those who are talking to someone, don't forget to check out their soulmate SOULSCOPEs, so you can see what energies are going on with them, what's going on, and have a better idea of how we can try and either deeper the connection or move with them as well and help them. And also hit that like, subscribe, and share button, so that way you can get all of our great content here at I'm Powered by Love TV. Check out our soul messages or pick a card. It's all mantles of love. Get deeper love readings here individually. And I am going to be Josh, sending love and light. I'll see you next year.